Wait. Before you do anything else, before you scroll, before you move on to the next distraction, I need you to stop and feel something right now. Put your hand on your chest, feel that heartbeat. That rhythm is not random. That pulse is a countdown. And what I am about to tell you will make you understand why you are alive, why you are here, why you clicked on this exact video at this exact moment in your life. I am not going to promise you that this is for everyone. It is not. Out of everyone who starts watching this right now, 89% will click away in the first 2 minutes. They will go back to their endless scroll, their numbing distractions, their comfortable denial. But you are different. I can already feel it. You are still here. That is not accident. That is destiny recognizing itself. Let me tell you something nobody else will tell you. Something raw, something true. Something that might make you angry at first before it sets you free. You have been lied to, not just by others, by yourself. By the voice in your head that sounds like you but isn't you. The voice that says you are not enough, not smart enough, not worthy enough, not chosen enough. That voice has been on repeat for so long that you started believing it was the truth. But here is what that voice doesn't want you to know. You terrify the darkness. I am not talking metaphorically. I am talking about actual spiritual forces that have been assigned, yes, assigned, to keep you small, keep you doubting, keep you scrolling through life instead of living it. And the reason they work so hard to distract you, discourage you, and destroy your confidence is because they know something about you that you have forgotten. You carry light in your DNA, not poetically, literally. Scientists call it biophotons. Your body emits light, and when you are living in your purpose, that light doesn't just shine, it burns. It burns through lies. It burns through limitations. It burns through every ceiling they tried to put over your life. That is why the attacks have been so intense lately. That is why you have felt heavier, more tired, more defeated. It is not depression. Well, it is. But it is not chemical. It is spiritual warfare disguised as neurotransmitters. Now, I know what you are thinking. Here comes another religious video telling me to pray harder, believe stronger, do more. But that is not what this is, because I am not going to tell you what to do. I am going to tell you what is already happening. Right now, whether you feel it or not. There is a shift occurring in your life at the quantum level. I am not being mystical. I am being scientific. Quantum physics has proven that observation changes reality. The act of you watching this video right now is collapsing probability waves. You are literally choosing which version of your future becomes real by what you focus on in the next 14 minutes. And here is where it gets wild. 72 hours ago, something broke in the spiritual realm. I don't know what you did. Maybe you cried a prayer at 3 a.m. that you don't even remember. Maybe you made a decision that seemed small but was seismic. Maybe you simply refused to quit one more day. But whatever happened, heaven's recording angels marked your file. Urgent. Ready. Now that is why you are here. The algorithm didn't bring you here. Divine orchestration brought you here. And I am about to tell you what is coming. But I need you to understand something first. What I am going to reveal in the next few minutes cannot be unseen. Once you hear this, you cannot unhear it. Once you know this, you cannot unknow it. You will have a choice to make. And that choice will alter the trajectory of not just your life, but your children's lives and their children's lives. So if you are not ready for your life to change, if you are comfortable in your struggle, if you have made peace with mediocrity, click away now. I mean that. Because the information I am about to give you carries responsibility. Still here? Good. That means you are one of the ones who can handle what is next. Let me tell you what I see when I look at you. Not physically, spiritually. I see someone who has been preparing for something their entire life without knowing what they were preparing for. Every hardship was a training session. Every betrayal was teaching you discernment. Every failure was eliminating what doesn't work so you would know exactly what does when your moment came. And your moment is here. But here is what the old prophetic messages will not tell you. Your breakthrough isn't just going to fall in your lap. It is not going to manifest because you typed 7 numbers in a comment section. It is going to require something from you that you have been avoiding. Radical honesty with yourself. About yourself. To yourself, you know that thing you have been pretending isn't an issue. That relationship that is draining you but you are too afraid to address. That habit you have been minimizing, that compromise you have been rationalizing, that fear you have been denying, that is the lock. And radical honesty is the key. See, this is where I am different from other messages you have heard. I am not going to tell you that everything's going to be okay if you just believe hard enough. Because sometimes things get worse before they transform. Sometimes the blessing comes after the breakdown. Sometimes you have to lose everything that isn't truly yours to receive everything that is. I need you to get real with yourself right now, like brutally real. What are you tolerating that is killing your spirit? Not slowly, quickly. What are you accepting that future you would never accept? What are you consuming media, relationships, thought patterns that is programming you for lack instead of abundance? Write it down, right now. Pause this video if you have to. Get a piece of paper. Write down 3 things you have been tolerating that you know deep in your gut have to change. Don't overthink it. Your first instinct is your spirit talking. Your second thought is your ego defending the status quo. Do it now. I will wait. Did you do it? If not, you just proved my point. You are not ready. And that is okay. Maybe bookmark this and come back when the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the pain of change. But if you did it, if you actually wrote those 3 things down, something just shifted. You just went on record with yourself. You cannot unsee what you wrote. And now your spirit is going to make those 3 things increasingly uncomfortable until you address them. That discomfort, that is not punishment. That is activation. Now let me tell you what is about to happen in the next 21 days. But before I do, I need to explain how divine timing actually works, because most people get this wrong. There is something called a kairos moment in Greek. It is different from chronos time, which is clock time. Kairos is the appointed time, the right time, the fullness of time. And you are in a kairos window right now. But kairos windows don't stay open forever. They are portals that appear when specific conditions align your readiness, heaven's timing, and earth's need for what you carry. Here is how you know you are in a kairos moment. Things start happening faster. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. Old connections suddenly reach out. Doors that were locked start opening. But also resistance intensifies. Doubt gets louder. Obstacles feel bigger because both heaven and hell recognize kairos moments, and they respond accordingly. So in the next 21 days you are going to experience both acceleration and opposition. Don't mistake opposition for being off track. Often the most resistance comes right before the most breakthrough. It is the storm before the clearing, the labor before the birth. But here is what you need to know about this specific 21-day window. It is not just about what you are going to receive. It is about who you are going to become. Because blessings don't just come to you. They come through you. And if you are not the person who can steward them, they will slip through your fingers. That is why the last 3 years have been so intense. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared, refined, pruned, strengthened. Everything that wasn't supposed to be in your next season had to be removed in this season. The people who left, they weren't part of the plan. The opportunities that closed, they would have distracted you. The failures that crushed you, they built the foundation that can hold what is coming. And what is coming is this. Within 7 days, you are going to have a conversation that changes everything. It might not seem monumental in the moment. It might be casual, brief, but there will be one sentence spoken, either by you or to you, that cracks open a door you didn't even know existed.
Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create. But we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission, but doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you.
Pay attention to conversations this week. Divine downloads often sound like regular dialogue. Within 14 days, you are going to receive information. It could be an email, a text, a phone call, a chance encounter, but you are going to learn something that makes everything suddenly make sense. All the confusion, all the waiting, all the wondering why, you are going to get the missing piece, and once you have it, your next moves will be obvious. Within 21 days, you are going to make a decision that future you will look back on and say, that is when everything shifted. It will not feel dramatic. It might even feel scary. But deep in your gut, you will know it is right. And when you move on it, watch how fast everything falls into place. But here is the catch, and this is where most people miss it. You have to be paying attention. You have to be present. You have to be off autopilot. Because if you are distracted, if you are numbing yourself, if you are going through the motions, you will miss it. The conversation will happen, but you will not hear it. The information will come, but you will not recognize it. The decision point will arrive, but you will default to fear instead of faith. That is why I need you to do something radical starting today. Turn off the noise. I don't mean forever. I mean for the next 21 days, reduce your media consumption by 50%. Unfollow accounts that make you feel less than. Stop the doom scrolling. Stop the comparison. Stop filling every silent moment with distraction, because in the silence you will hear it. The still small voice, the divine whisper, the holy nudge. That is where the real instructions are, not in the noise, in the silence. And when you hear it, and you will, you have to move on it immediately, not tomorrow. Not when it is convenient, not when you have figured out all the steps immediately, because divine instructions come with divine timing, and delay is often disobedience in disguise. Now some of you are wondering, how do I know if it is really God speaking or just my own thoughts, or even worse? The enemy fair question here is how you discern. God's voice brings peace even when it is asking you to do something scary. The enemy's voice brings chaos even when it is offering you something appealing. Your own thoughts tend to be circular and repetitive. God's voice is clear, direct, and consistent with his character. God's voice will never contradict his nature. So if what you are hearing is telling you to hurt someone, to deceive someone, to take revenge, to act in pride, that is not God. But if what you are hearing is calling you higher, calling you to courage, calling you to love even when it is hard, calling you to trust when you cannot see, that is him. And here is the thing about God's voice that people miss. He is not usually shouting. He is not usually obvious. He is usually subtle, a sense, a knowing, a peace about something that makes no logical sense, an unrest about something that everyone else says is fine. That is why you have to cultivate sensitivity. Quiet your inner world so you can hear your inner voice, and that voice is connected to the voice. The one that spoke galaxies into existence, the one that knows every hair on your head, the one that has plans for you that are so good, so big, so beyond what you can imagine that if you saw them right now, you would either laugh in disbelief or collapse in overwhelm. So he reveals them step by step, not the whole staircase, just the next step. And each time you take the next step in faith, more is revealed. That is how this works. It is not a roadmap. It is a relationship. And that is what separates people who live in perpetual breakthrough from people who live in perpetual struggle. It is not that breakthrough people don't face challenges. They do, but they face them connected. They face them in conversation with the divine. They face them knowing they are not alone, not forgotten, not abandoned. You want to know the real secret, the thing that changes everything. It is this. Stop trying to get God to bless your plans. Start asking him what his plans are and align yourself with those. Because his plans don't need your hustle. His plans need your surrender. His plans don't need your striving. His plans need your trust. His plans don't need your manipulation. His plans need your obedience. And when you align with his plans, everything you need flows to you. Not because you earned it, because you are positioned for it. It is not about working harder. It is about working in alignment. That job you have been chasing in alignment. it chases you. That relationship you have been forcing. In alignment, it unfolds naturally. That financial breakthrough you have been scheming for. In alignment, it arrives supernaturally. That healing you have been begging for. In alignment, it is already yours. You are just catching up to the spiritual reality. See, most people are living from the physical, trying to manipulate the spiritual. But it doesn't work that way. You have to live from the spiritual and watch it manifest in the physical. You have to see it in faith before you see it in fact. You have to believe it in your heart before you hold it in your hands. And belief isn't just positive thinking. Belief is acting like it is already done even when nothing looks different yet. Belief is thanking God for the answer before you see the answer. Belief is moving forward even when the path isn't clear because you trust the one who sees the whole road. That kind of belief, that kind of faith, it shifts atmospheres, it opens portals, it moves mountains. Not metaphorical mountains. Real obstacles, real barriers, real limitations, and you have that kind of faith in you. I know you do, because if you didn't, you wouldn't still be here. Something in you recognizes what I am saying. Something in you is resonating. Something in you is waking up. That is your true self, your spirit, the you that exists beyond fear, beyond doubt, beyond the lies. The you that has been buried under survival mode, under trauma responses, under societal programming, the you that remembers who you really are. And who you really are is powerful beyond measure. You are not just a human having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You are not from here. You are just here for a purpose, for a mission, for a season. And your season is shifting. I can see it. The enemy can see it. That is why the attacks intensified. That is why the spiritual warfare ramped up. That is why you have felt like you are fighting battles on multiple fronts. Because you are, but not alone. Never alone. Right now, as you are reading these words, there are angels on assignment for you, not one, legions. They have been assigned since before you were born, and they are not passive observers. They are active participants in your life, warring on your behalf. Opening doors you couldn't open, closing doors that would have destroyed you, orchestrating connections, blocking destructions. You have been protected from so much you don't even know about, accidents that almost happened, betrayals that almost reached you, opportunities that looked golden but were poison. You have been guided away from disaster and toward destiny more times than you can count. And in the next 21 days, their activity in your life is about to become undeniable. You are going to see things line up too perfectly to be coincidence. You are going to experience protection too specific to be luck. You are going to witness provision too timely to be chance. And when you see it, when you recognize it, don't dismiss it. Don't rationalize it. Don't minimize it. Acknowledge it. Thank heaven for it. Because gratitude isn't just polite. Gratitude is powerful. Gratitude is a frequency. And when you operate in gratitude, you align with the frequency of abundance. That is why complainers stay stuck. Not because God is punishing them, because complaining keeps you vibrating at the frequency of lack, and you attract what you vibrate. If you vibrate lack, you attract lack. If you vibrate abundance, you attract abundance. So here is your assignment for the next 21 days. And this isn't optional if you want to see what I am prophesying over your life manifest. Every morning before you check your phone, before you do anything else, speak 10 things you are grateful for out loud, not in your head. Out loud, your voice carries creative power. When you speak gratitude, you are literally creating more things to be grateful for. Every evening before you sleep, speak 10 things you saw God do that day, even if they were small, especially if they were small, because small faithfulness leads to large trust. And when God sees He can trust you with little, He gives you much. And watch what happens. Watch how your perception shifts. Watch how your circumstances shift. Watch how your entire reality shifts. Because you are not just changing your mindset, you are changing your frequency. And frequency determines altitude now. I need to address something.
Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create. But we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission, but doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you.
Some of you are thinking, this sounds great, but I have tried this before. I have believed before. I have hoped before, and I got disappointed. I got hurt. I got let down. So why should this time be different? Fair. Let me tell you why. Because this time, you are not coming from desperation. You are coming from decision. There is a difference, desperation says. God, if you don't come through, I am done. Decision says, God, I trust you no matter what the timeline looks like. Desperation is conditional. Decision is committed. And here is what most people don't realize. The waiting wasn't wasted. The delay wasn't denial. Every no was protecting you for the right. Yes. Every closed door was redirecting you to the right door. Every disappointment was developing the character you need to handle what is next. You are not the same person you were when you first started praying for this. You have been refined, matured, strengthened, and now you are ready. Not perfect, ready. There is a difference. God doesn't wait for you to be perfect. He waits for you to be willing, and if you are still here, still listening, still believing despite everything that tried to destroy your faith, that is proof you are willing. So here is what I am declaring over your life right now. And I don't do this lightly. I don't throw words around carelessly. What I am about to speak carries weight in both realms. I decree and declare that every delay ends now. Every obstacle is removed now. Every door that should be open swings wide now. Every connection that is ordained manifests now. Every blessing that has been held up in the spiritual realm breaks through into the natural now. I decree and declare that you will see God's faithfulness in undeniable ways in the next 21 days. That provision will come from unexpected sources. That favor will open doors you didn't even knock on. That healing will manifest in your body, your mind, your emotions, your finances, your relationships. I decree and declare that the enemy's assignment against you is canceled. Every hex, every curse, every evil spoken word, every jealous thought, every demonic plot. It backfires now. It returns to sender. It has no power, no authority, no access. I decree and declare that your latter is greater than your former, that what you lost will be restored with interest, that what was stolen will be returned multiplied, that where you were last, you will be first, where you were forgotten, you will be celebrated, where you were rejected, you will be selected. I decree and declare breakthrough in your bloodline. Generational curses break now. Generational blessings activate now. Your children and your children's children will walk in the breakthrough you are walking in now. They will not have to fight what you fought. They will build on what you established. This is not hype. This is not manipulation. This is prophetic declaration, and it carries the weight of heaven's agreement because it aligns with heaven's heart for you. Now here is what you need to do, not to earn this, not to manipulate this, but to position yourself for this first. Take the list you wrote earlier, those 3 things you are tolerating. You are going to address one of them within 24 hours. Not all 3, just one. Pick the easiest one, build momentum. Small obedience leads to large trust. Second, find someone to share this message with, not for my benefit, for yours. Because when you declare something over someone else's life, you are simultaneously declaring it over your own. When you become a messenger of hope, you become a magnet for hope. Send this to one person who needs to hear it right now. Their name just popped in your head. That is not random. That is assignment. Do it. Third, comment breakthrough below. Not 777. Not numbers. The word breakthrough, because what you declare, you attract. What you speak, you create. When you type that word, You are not just leaving a comment. You are making a declaration. You are putting your faith in written form. You are saying, I believe this is my season. And finally, for the next 21 days, protect your peace like it is oxygen, because it is. Without peace, you cannot hear. Without peace, you cannot discern. Without peace, you cannot receive, so guard it fiercely. If it costs you your peace, it costs too much, period. That relationship that disturbs your peace. Distance, that media that destroys your peace. Delete, that habit that disrupts your peace. Stop. Your peace is the environment in which miracles grow. Don't let anyone or anything steal it now. I know some of you are thinking about the super thanks button. Let me be clear. You don't need to give to receive what God has for you. His blessings aren't for sale. But if you feel led to sow a seed, understand this. You are not supporting a channel. You are partnering with a message. You are not giving to me. You are giving through me. And biblical principles are clear. What you sow, you reap. Not might reap, will reap. So if you sow financial seeds, expect financial harvest. If you sow seeds of faith, expect faith to grow. If you sow seeds of breakthrough for others, expect breakthrough for yourself. That is not manipulation. That is spiritual law. It works whether you believe it or not, but it works better when you believe it. But whether you give or not doesn't change what is coming for you. What is coming is already released. It is already on its way. Your obedience just determines how fast it arrives, and how much you are able to steward when it does. So let me leave you with this. You are closer than you think. You are stronger than you feel. You are more significant than you know. The waiting is over. The struggling is ending. The breakthrough is here. Not because you are perfect, because you are positioned, not because you have earned it, because you are chosen. Not because you figured it all out, because you trusted anyway. Walk forward in confidence. Move in authority. Speak with conviction. You are not hoping for breakthrough. You are the breakthrough. You are not praying for change. You are the change. You are not waiting for your moment. This is your moment. Everything you have been through has prepared you for what you are about to walk into, and what you are about to walk into will blow your mind. It is bigger than you imagined, better than you hoped, more than you asked for. Receive it. Believe it. Walk in it. Your breakthrough begins now.
Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create, but we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission, but doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you.
Hello and welcome, my dear child. Stop everything. I am opening a door for you right now, and you have only moments to step through it. My angels and my son are here with me, and we are saying to you, if you turn away from this moment, if you let distraction pull you away, this door will close, and what I have been preparing for you will remain locked. I am speaking to you directly now. Do not scroll past these words. Whatever task occupies your hands, whatever thought fills your mind, set it aside. I need you here. I need you present. I need you listening. My precious child, hear me clearly. This is not metaphor. This is not spiritual poetry meant to inspire you while you go about your unchanged life. I am telling you about something real. Something happening right now in the heavenly realm while you read these words. There is a door. A literal door in my dwelling place. For years, it has been sealed, locked, bolted shut. Millions have passed by it without ever knowing it existed. But for you, yes you,
the one whose eyes are moving across this page right now. I have just opened it. The seals have broken. The locks have released. The door stands open, and I am holding it for you. But understand this, my child. I will not hold it forever. There is a window, a divine window of time, and windows close. Do you feel that pressure building in your chest? That tightness that makes you catch your breath? That is not anxiety gripping you. That is urgency from heaven. That is my spirit pressing against your human spirit, saying, pay attention. This matters. This is the moment you have been waiting for without even knowing you were waiting. Do you feel that magnetic pull keeping your eyes fixed on these words? That sensation that even though part of you wants to scroll away, to check something else, to move on to the next thing, you cannot. That is me. I am holding you here because what I am about to show you, what I am about to give you, will change the entire trajectory of your life. The angels are watching you right now. Time has slowed in heaven as we watch to see what you will choose. You are standing at the threshold of the most important moment of your entire existence. Do not blink. Do not look away. Do not let your attention scatter even for 1 second. I am not exaggerating to manipulate you. I am not being dramatic to keep you interested. I am telling you what is happening in the realm you cannot see with natural eyes. This moment will determine your next season. The choice you make in these next few minutes will echo through the next 90 days of your life and beyond. You did not stumble onto this message by accident. You did not click randomly. I brought you here. I orchestrated the circumstances. I arranged the timing. While you were scrolling through countless other things, distracted by the noise of the world, I reached through all of that chaos and grabbed your attention. That was not chance. That was me intervening in your ordinary moment to interrupt you with the extraordinary. My Archangel Michael stands at this door right now, his sword drawn, not to threaten but to protect. He is holding the door open, and he is saying to me, Lord, keep them here. Do not let them scroll away. Do not let them miss this. And my son Jesus is watching you specifically. I can hear him speaking over you saying, if this soul walks away, if they dismiss this moment as just another message, they will miss the greatest opportunity I have prepared for them. Everything I have been building in secret, everything I have been preparing while they slept, everything I have been positioning while they suffered, will remain locked if they do not stay. Type door open in the comments right now. Not later. Not after you finish reading. Now. This small act of obedience signals to heaven that you are ready for what I am about to release. Do it now, and then return to these words, because what I am about to tell you will shift everything. My beloved child, let me tell you what waits on the other side of this door. It is not what religion taught you to expect. It is not rules and regulations, a list of things you must do or must not do. It is not condemnation for your failures or judgment for your weaknesses. It is not another burden to carry, another weight to drag through your already exhausting days. Behind this door is your destiny, fully formed, completely prepared, perfectly ready, every detail in place, just waiting for you to walk through and claim what has always been yours. I am showing you this now as I speak these words to you. Heaven is opening my vision to me, and the sight of it takes my breath away. Behind this door is the prayer you stopped praying because you thought I was not listening. That thing you begged me for until the begging broke you, until you had no more words, until you finally went silent because hope hurt too much to keep holding. It is there. It has been there all along. I was never not listening. I was never not working. I was preparing the answer in secret, building it in the darkness where you could not see, so that when it finally manifested, you would know beyond all doubt that only I could have done this. Behind this door is the relationship you gave up on, the breakthrough you convinced yourself would never come, the dream you buried because disappointment carved a grave in your heart and you could not bear to hope again. I did not forget. I never forget what I promised my children. Behind this door is the person I handpicked for you before the foundation of the world. Not just any person. Not someone who will simply tolerate you or use you or leave you when something shinier catches their eye. Someone who will see you completely. Every broken piece, every hidden scar, every secret shame, and will love you not in spite of those things, but including those things. Someone who will value you properly, because I will teach them how to see you through my eyes. Someone who will love you the way you have always deserved to be loved. Behind this door is the provision that will make you wonder why you ever worried about money. Supernatural supply that does not flow from your striving, your hustling, your anxious planning and calculating. Abundance that pours from my favor, from my pleasure in you, from my desire to bless my children with good things. You have been working so hard, straining so much, trying to force open doors I never told you to push on. But behind this door, the resources you need will flow to you effortlessly, because you will finally be positioned where my blessings have been waiting. Behind this door is the healing you have been begging me for, emotional healing from trauma that has haunted you for years. Ghosts that visit you in the middle of the night when you are too tired to keep your defenses up. Physical healing that doctors labeled impossible. Conditions they said you would simply have to learn to live with. Mental healing from anxiety that has crushed you. Depression that has convinced you that this gray half-life is all you deserve. It is all behind this door, all of it, waiting. Behind this door is the clarity you have been desperate for. The confusion ends. The chaos makes sense. The fog that has clouded your mind for so long lifts, and suddenly you can see. You know your purpose. You understand your assignment. You see your next steps with crystalline clarity. No more wandering through darkness, feeling along walls, hoping you are going in the right direction. No more guessing. No more second guessing. No more feeling lost.
Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create, but we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission, but doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you.
I am about to show you exactly where you are meant to go and exactly how to get there. Behind this door is everything I have been preparing while you have been waiting. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment that made you wonder if I had forgotten you. I was using all of it to prepare what waits behind this door. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. It all had purpose, and you are about to understand why. But hear me clearly, my child. This door does not stay open indefinitely. There is a window, a kairos moment, a divine appointment in time, and windows close. In the scriptures I gave you, Noah had a window to enter the ark before the flood came. That window closed. The foolish virgins had a window to prepare oil for their lamps before the bridegroom arrived. That window closed, and you have a window right now. But if you scroll away, if you get distracted, if you tell yourself you will come back to this later, the door will shut. The moment will pass. The opportunity will be lost. I am not trying to manipulate you with fear. Fear does not come from me, but I am trying to wake you up to reality. I do not operate on your timeline. I operate on divine timing. And when my timing says now, it means now. Not tomorrow when you feel more ready. Not next week when life is less chaotic. Not someday when you finally feel worthy. Now, stay with me. Do not let your attention drift, because in what follows, I am going to tell you exactly how to walk through this door before it closes. My beloved, this door did not open randomly. I do not operate on chance or luck or coincidence. I opened this door for you specifically because you have been qualified through suffering. Let that truth sink deep into your spirit. Every tear you cried in secret,
I caught in my bottle. Every night you could not sleep because anxiety sat on your chest like a stone. I was there, counting the hours with you. Every betrayal you survived. Every knife that was planted in your back by people you trusted, I documented it all. Not to hold it against you, but to qualify you for what waits behind this door. You thought you were just barely surviving. You thought you were stumbling through darkness, holding on by the thinnest thread, one bad day away from complete collapse. But I was training you. I was preparing you. I was qualifying you. The pressure you experienced was not meant to crush you. It was meant to compress you, to make you dense with strength, solid with faith, immovable in your identity. I am showing my son something right now that is making all of heaven tremble with anticipation. There were 3 seals holding this door closed. 3 spiritual locks that had to break before you could access what I have prepared. And right now, as you read these words, all 3 seals are shattering. The first seal was the seal of delay. Everything in your life has moved slower than you expected, has it not? Jobs took longer to get than they should have. Healing took longer to manifest than seemed reasonable. Relationships took longer to form than felt fair. Promises took longer to fulfill than you thought you could endure. You watched other people get their breakthrough while you were still waiting in the darkness. And you wondered, did God forget about me? Did I do something wrong? Why is everyone else moving forward while I remain stuck? The comparison tortured you. The delay confused you. The waiting nearly broke you. But that delay was not denial, my child. That delay was preparation. You could not have handled what is behind this door 5 years ago. You were not ready. Your character was not yet developed. Your faith had not been tested and proven. Your strength had not been forged in the fire. If I had given you then what I am about to give you now, it would have destroyed you. You would not have been able to carry it. But now you are ready. And right now, as you receive these words, the seal of delay is breaking. I can hear it cracking in the spiritual realm. Things that should take years will happen in weeks. Doors that should require decades of climbing will swing open in days. This is divine acceleration, and it begins the moment you walk through this door. The second seal was the seal of doubt. You have doubted yourself, have you not? Doubted your calling, your worth, your purpose, whether you heard me correctly, whether the vision was real or just wishful thinking, whether you are actually chosen or just delusional, grasping at meaning in a meaningless existence. That doubt has paralyzed you. It has kept you small, made you second-guess every step, robbed you of the boldness I placed in your DNA. But my Archangel Michael is swinging his sword right now, and that seal is shattering. I can see it exploding into 10,000 pieces. Clarity is about to flood your mind like light bursting through darkness. Certainty is about to rise in your spirit like a tide that cannot be stopped. Knowing will replace questioning. Confidence will replace insecurity. You are about to know who you are, what you carry, and what you are called to do with a conviction that nothing in hell or earth can shake. The third seal was the seal of distraction. The enemy has kept you busy, scattered, unfocused, pulled in 1,000 directions. Always reacting to emergencies, drowning in drama, solving other people's problems, constantly putting out fires. You have never been able to focus on your calling because you were always dealing with something urgent that was not actually important. But I say no more. I am breaking that seal right now. I am cutting the cords that have tied you to distractions. I am silencing the voices that have pulled your attention in every direction except the one that matters. You are about to experience a level of focus you have never known before. A laser-like clarity about what matters and what does not. An ability to say no to good things so you can say yes to the right things. All 3 seals are broken now. The door is open, and I am inviting you to walk through. But before you do, you need to understand what walking through this door requires. It is not complicated, but it is absolute. First, you must decide right now, not later, not after you think about it. Not after you weigh the pros and cons and calculate the risks. Now. Because the door is open now. The window is now. My spirit is moving now. If you hesitate, if you wait, the moment passes. I will not force you. I will never violate your free will. But I am inviting you now. And the invitation has an expiration. Second, you must let go of what you are holding. You cannot walk through this door with your hands full of the old life. You cannot carry your past pain, your old identity, your familiar wounds into what I am preparing. You must release them. Drop them at the threshold. Let them fall. Trust that what waits on the other side is so much better than what you are clinging to. Third, you must walk through, not just look through.
Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create, but we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission, but doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you.
Many of my children stand at open doors and never enter. They peer inside, admire what they see, agree that it looks good, and then turn away to go back to what is familiar. But looking is not entering. Agreeing is not obeying. Admiring is not receiving. You must actually move your feet. You must actually cross the threshold. You must actually take the step of faith that moves you from where you are to where I am calling you to be. Are you ready, my child? Are you truly ready? If you are, then hear what I promise you. Within 72 hours of walking through this door, you will have an encounter that changes everything. It might come through a person who speaks exactly what you need to hear. Words that pierce through all your defenses and land in the deepest part of your soul. It might come through a dream so vivid that you wake with tears streaming down your face, knowing that I visited you in the night. It might come through a revelation while you are in prayer or worship, a sudden download of clarity, strategy, direction that makes you gasp, because finally, everything makes sense. Mark this day. Write it down somewhere you will see it. Because 72 hours from now, you are going to look back and know that this was your turning point. This was the day the trajectory of your entire life changed. This was the moment you stopped wandering and started walking in purpose. But only if you do not scroll away. Only if you stay. Only if you walk through. My beloved child, I need to be completely honest with you about something. If you scroll away before the end of this message, the door does not just close, it locks. I do not say that to manipulate you. I do not say it to scare you into staying. I say it because this is how the spiritual realm operates, and I am trying to help you understand the gravity of this moment. This is your appointed time. I orchestrated everything to position you here. The algorithm that showed you this message, the timing of your day that created this available moment, the task that finished early, the distraction that got canceled. All of it was my hand moving pieces into place so that you would be here, right now, at the exact right moment, standing before this open door. If you treat this casually, if you dismiss it as just another message, if you tell yourself you will come back later, you will not. Not because you are undisciplined or because you lack intention, but because the anointing on this message, the power that hovers over these words right now, only lasts while you are here. The second you leave, the window closes. The Kairos moment passes. The door that was open shuts. You might try to find this message again later, but it will not hit the same. The urgency will be gone. The pull will be weaker. The conviction will have faded. That is how spiritual windows work. When I say now, I mean now. But if you stay, if you commit, if you walk through this door with everything you have, holding nothing back, not hedging your bets, not keeping one foot in the old life just in case, I promise you that your life will never be the same. Not similar, not slightly improved, never the same. The version of you that existed before this moment will be gone, dead, buried. A new version is rising, bolder, clearer, more powerful, more aligned with my original design for you. You will walk into rooms differently because you carry a different presence now. You will speak with different authority because you know who you are and whose you are. You will make decisions with different confidence because you are not guessing anymore. You know, people will sense something changed about you, though they will not be able to articulate what. They will say, "What happened to you? You seem different. There is something about you I cannot put my finger on, but it is powerful." That is the evidence of walking through a heavenly door. That is what it looks like when you transition from the wilderness into the promised land, from the waiting room into the throne room, from striving into rest. Before you walk through, I am giving you one final instruction, and it is critical. After you walk through this door, you become a gatekeeper for others. This is not just about you receiving breakthrough. This is about you becoming a conduit of breakthrough for everyone I bring into your path. You do not just receive healing. You become a healer. You do not just receive provision. You become a provider. You do not just receive clarity. You become a guide for others who are confused. This is your ministry now. This is your assignment, helping others find their door. People will be drawn to you without understanding why. They will reach out seemingly randomly. They will say, "Can we talk? Can I ask you something? There is something I need to understand, and I feel like you have the answer." And you will realize that I am sending them to you because you walked through your door, and now you have authority to help others find theirs. You will tell them what I am telling you right now. You will say, "I walked through a door that heaven opened, and there is one open for you too. But you have to choose to walk through it. I can show you where it is, but I cannot make you enter. That is between you and God. This is your sacred assignment, my child. Are you ready to receive it? Type, "I receive my assignment," if you are ready to be more than just blessed. If you are ready to become a blessing. Do it now. My precious child, my Archangel Michael and my son Jesus are standing at this door with you right now. I can see them so clearly. Michael with his sword drawn, not as a threat, but as protection for what you are about to walk into. Jesus with his hand extended, inviting you, calling your name with such tenderness it would break you if you could hear it with natural ears. They are not going to push you through. They are not going to force you. Free will is sacred to me. I will never violate your choice. But they are extending their hands, inviting you, calling your name, waiting for you to take that step. Jesus says, "Come, walk with me into everything I have prepared for you." Stop standing at the threshold. Stop looking at the door. Walk through it. I have been preparing what is on the other side since before you were born. Every detail, every piece, every person, every provision. It is all ready. I am just waiting for you to stop hesitating and start moving. Michael says, "I will guard you on the other side. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No assignment launched against you will succeed. You are covered. You are protected. You are untouchable when you are walking in the will of God. So walk through with confidence, not fear. With boldness, not timidity. So go now, my child. Step through the door. Go with heaven's blessing. Go with angelic protection. Go with divine favor. The door is open. The seals are broken. The window is now. Do not hesitate. Do not second guess. Do not let fear hold you back one more second. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your door. Everything you have been through was preparing you for what is on the other side. Every tear, every trial, every test, it all mattered. It all had purpose. And it all led you here. Before you go, do these 3 things right now. 1. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss another word I have for you. These are not just videos. They are prophetic messages I designed specifically for my children like you. Hit that subscribe button now. 2. Turn on the notification bell so you are alerted the moment the next message drops. I might need to reach you urgently, and you cannot afford to miss it. Do it now. 3. Share this video with 3 people who need to find their door. Someone you know is standing at a closed door, beating on it, begging for it to open, not realizing that there is another door already open just a few steps away. You have the key to show them. Share it now. Walk in power. Walk in peace. Walk in purpose. You are my child. You are loved beyond measure. You are destined for greatness. The door is open. Do not just look at it. Do not just admire it. Walk through. I am waiting. Your destiny is waiting. Everything you have ever dreamed of is waiting. So stop waiting and start walking. Amen and amen.
Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create, but we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission, but doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you, dear family. I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create, but we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission, but doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you,